guys, welcome to Flite Test. I'm Josh and this is Josh.
Hi.
And today we are here on the beach.
Beautiful beaches.
Of California.
California, yes.
Yeah, because we're here to talk to you about the Hobby King Edge 540.
Phenomenal airplane.
Yes, for 3D flight, right?
3D flight, you
That's
nailed
awesome.
it, bro. Yeah.
And it's very light. It's very ultra light because it's made with a carbon fiber tube that goes through and connects the wings on.
Yeah.
It's got carbon fiber landing struts.
Landing struts?
Yeah, it's made of balsa wood and laser cut plywood.
Are
you know, oh shoot, I pushed the wrong button. I cannot.
Guys, he's cheating,
Can't
but
see
he's
my
right.
list anymore.
He is absolutely 100% right. This is an amazing, amazing airplane. And you know what? Landing struts, I think in America it's called landing gear.
Oh.
Yeah, the landing gear is a...
I had an Australian write my notes for me.
Yeah, that's okay though. That's okay. They call it landing struts over there. We call it landing gear.
Yeah.
And this is a work of art. This is a legit carbon fiber landing gear. The wing tube is also carbon fiber. And yeah, you did say super light.
Yeah, I said that.
Extremely
I was right
super
about
light.
that. Yeah.
And I put together a lot of electric powered light aircraft. This one, saying light just doesn't do it justice. It is amazing. I picked up the wings and I looked at it and it's like, is it filled with helium or something?
Yeah, I'm holding this thing to keep it from floating away right now.
Yeah, it's just crazy. The only thing that does make it heavy in this is we did put a really, really big motor on it and a really, really big battery pack. We have a 4-cell 3,000 milliamp battery pack. Now the neat thing with 3D airplanes is you can configure it any way you like. Some people like to go on the light side, just enough power to do the job and the lightest power possible, or battery possible.
And that's not us.
Not us. And a matter of fact, if you look around here, we're not really flying at a landing or flying field. We're flying
treacherous.
Yeah, we're going for scenery. If Hobby King's nice enough to send us out, we want to give them scenery.
This guy doesn't have a lot of places to land around
We
here.
weren't sure where we're going to be able to land, so we thought, you know what, lots of power, quick takeoffs is the way to go. So you got fiberglass cowling, you got a fiberglass wheel pants, all pre-painted. Everything matches up beautifully.
Pants.
Pants.
He's wearing pants.
You like that? They're like
cute.
floaters, but on the other side.
Yeah. All right, keep going.
Okay, good, very good. Now here's the neat thing. No magnetic hatches on this bad boy. Basically, you want to do it? You like this?
No, not
this is
so
too
much.
weird.
I can do it.
There's no magnetic hatches on this. There's no permanent magnets. You got
pull
a nice
this guy
little
back
latch.
right here.
Yep, pull it back.
There we go.
Off comes your canopy. You have a pin system, and
Easy
you
as
got
that.
dowels in the front or pegs in the front. You can say. Nice thing about this, you do not have to worry about losing your hatch. Now, if you look down in here, the internal structure is a work of art. The wings are straight and true. The fuselage is straight and true. I did not have to do any adjustments on this whole entire airplane. When I put it together, everything was square out of the box. Everything fit together nicely to the point where I was actually like, okay, what needs adjusted on this? And basically, nothing did. Everything fit perfectly. It was just a real pleasure. The hardest thing I had about this plane was the pull-pull rudder system, and that's right here. I had a hard time. I always have hard times with pull-pull rudder systems. Basically, for you guys out there, tape the tail straight. Get your linkages soldered in the back here, run your wires through with the tail shape and these linkages first, pull through the clevises, tighten it down, you're good to go. I'll tell you what, friends, because we put such a big motor and a big battery pack in here, we did go ahead and take some 5-minute epoxy, brush it in all the seams around the firewall. This is not because we're worried about it being strong enough. This is only because we wanted to be personally comfortable putting such an extreme amount of power on this that we didn't rip anything apart, because we did go a little bit overboard. Oh, the servos. I used all Metal Gear Hobby King servos, 939s and 929s. We got 939s in the wings, 929 digitals in the tail and the rudder. And it's a real nice match, very precise, also very quiet if you know, it's not making noises or anything.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, pretty darn cool. And I'll tell you what, for the price point, it's definitely a must if you're gonna go with a 3D plane. Anytime you have big control surfaces, like you have on the ailerons, the elevator, and the rudder, you don't wanna go skimpy, especially if you're flying it very, very fast, decide to kick in some controls, those pressures are gonna be very, very hot for a nylon gear servo. So be careful about that. Get metal gears for about $5-6 a piece. It's well worth the investment than losing a beautiful plane like this.
Why are the control surfaces so big?
Well, basically with 3D flying, you need big control surfaces. When you do a snap to hover, basically this actually vectors your thrust darn near.
Gotcha.
There's no lift, it's all flying off the prop. You need a way to be able to kick around the airplane, so control surfaces are always bigger on 3D airplanes.
For more fun.
So this is the maiden, guys. I basically set this up the best I can. It may crash. I'm a little bit nervous.
We might lose it out to sea.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever actually flown close to the ocean, so I'm a little nervous about this, but you know what? It'll be epic no matter what, and that's okay with me. But basically we're gonna go take it off, we're gonna fly it around, see how it flies, and then if we get it back in one piece, we'll discuss it even more.
Yep.
Sound good?
All right, let's do it.
Let's put the hatch on.
Locked in.
All right, obviously,
load.
already got all the controls done. Yeah, a lot of power, huh?
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and get over here. All right, guys, we're pretty much at the end of the wind. There's hardly any wind at all, which is amazing by the beach. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot out over these cliffs away from people, and hopefully if everything works out good, we'll have a flight.
Yep.
Well, it's not lacking in...
rocket?
Yes, it did. Okay, guys, not a single click of trim in this bad boy. What an amazing flying airplane. Okay, guys, I'll be honest, this is my first 3D airplane I've ever owned. or I should say ever flown, and I am amazed. My heart's actually pounding, and normally, you know, I can ramble on.
Yeah, normally he's real calm, collected.
This is an easy plane to fly.
What do you need?
Let's go ahead and walk over to the beach here. I want to do some fun stuff. This plane, guys, is locked in from the very get-go. Look on our website. We're going to give a full parts list exactly the way we have it, because I have honestly never flown a 3D plane so amazing in my life. This is just unreal.
Oh, knife edge. I know that one.
None. No coupling whatsoever, guys. Inverted flight.
Sick.
Is amazing. The ailerons are just sick.
Sick.
Yeah, sick is just the word to say it. Inverted, exactly what you should have, just a little bit of down pressure, which is exactly what you want.
Gnarly.
Gnarly. The plane flies, I want to say hands off, but you don't fly a 3D plane hands off.
Not over the ocean.
That would be irresponsible.
No.
Now, let's go ahead and see how she hovers. Now, I'm not going to just snap to hover real low because I'm not sure how it's going to be, but
Radical.
I've never flown a 3D plane that's this locked in my life, but I'll tell you what, it gives me the courage to try more and do more, and I love that. I love planes that give you the ability to basically explore different maneuvers, and this one definitely does that. Now, this is a nice thing about this plane. It's a 3D plane, but it also can fly great pattern.
Wicked.
Yeah, let's go and see if we can do a low 3D. Now, guys, this is where I'm probably gonna biff it, and I gotta apologize because I don't want to biff a beautiful airplane like this, but I'm gonna try some low 3D hover, okay?
Hey, we gotta try it.
We gotta try it and show the people what it can do.
There we go.
Now, the light wing loading, even with a 3004 cell in here, the light wing loading is amazing. Now, snap to hover is a little difficult, but I think it's more me just being inexperienced. 3D is a new thing I've taken on this year, and I really want to get better with it. And this is, I think, the perfect plane. I see some birds. What do you say? Let's get some birds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not only is it a great 3D plane, guys, but it's excellent at herding birds. I'd strongly recommend, if you have a bird infestation problems, to buy an Edge 540 and herd birds with it. I think you'll be in good shape.
Just like Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade.
You want me to try to land it, or? I don't know.
Out to sea. Land it out to sea.
Hey, Chad, we're gonna need you to move for a second. I'll land it here.
She comes. Careful now. Careful. Watch the camera, man.
All right, what's the saying?
A little rough, but any landing you can walk away from is a good one.
Yeah, especially
No,
when
that's
it's...
not. That's not it.
Yeah, that's too good.
I forget what it is.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Let's go get
We'll talk about it some more.
Yeah. All right, friends. I'm rarely ever speechless, as you know, because I ramble on. But this plane is the first plane to ever have me speechless.
To a degree.
Yeah, it goes where you point it. It has plenty of power. It's crazy light, so you can do things. My limited 3D skills is the only thing that's holding this plane back and demonstrating how awesome it is.
Hey, I gotta give this guy props though for flying this thing maiden flight. Never touched it before in these conditions. Pretty cool.
Thank you.
And I can only hope to be this good.
I give him a week before he's flying this. What do you say?
Sure. Sure.
Well, I want to thank Hobby King for designing such an amazing airplane. I'm really in love with this. I don't know if I'll be able to ever give it up.
Yep.
But maybe we'll build two of them, one for you.
Sure.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
We do have a lot more reviews to do. So thank you, Hobby King, for making such a great airplane. And
thanks you guys for watching.
yeah, let's go take a dip in the ocean before we go. What do you think?
It seems cold.
Yeah.
Let's just fly some more.
Okay, let's
see you.
See you.